morning.
Hey everyone, welcome to Dreamland Acres. I'm John.
I'm Nicole, and we're going to be taking care of some maintenance over at the food forest.
Yep. Today I've got to weed eat over there, and we're going to spray some of the plants over there as well. So we're going to mix up some of the botanical mix that we use. Go over there, do some weed whacking, do some, cleaning up. We haven't been over there since it rained, and we got a lot of rain the other day, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, so and then what mulch we have left over there, we might as well put in where we wanted to, in between the bushes.
And then buy more mulch, and more mulch, and more mulch.
Yeah. So we're going to take you over there, but first we're going to mix up everything here, show you what we put in that, and then head on over there, right?
Yep.
Here's everything that we're taking over to the orchard today. So we got a blower, our weed whacker, and our miscellaneous supplies. Let's go over here and get all of our botanical mix. So today what I want to use in the mixture is some copper fungicide, some Captain Jack's, some neem oil. We're not going to put this in today. Still some left inside of the sprayer. We're going to put some orchard spray on today. So got a couple things that we're going to put in there. So let's go do it. First thing I'm going to do is relieve the pressure in the sprayer, because that's got some stinky deer repellent in it, and yeah, that'll just spray all over you. Real nice potpourri. Alright. Some things like to foam up, so if you put the water in first, it prevents all the foam. It's got some of the deer repellent in it. I'm not going to put deer repellent in this time, because it says that you only need that once a month after you apply it the first couple times. So the first one I like to put in is neem oil. About 2 caps per gallon. And then some of the Captain Jack's Dead Bug. And the copper fungicide. That's either 1 or 2. I'll just go with a good heavy one because we don't have any problems with fungus. And the orchard spray, that's a lot. This takes a good bit. I think it's like 6 ounces. They're all mixed. Make sure you give it a good shake before you spray. So we're going to button all this up, pack in the ride, and head over. I am going to be using the tractor today. So I wanted to try out the new locking, what's it called? Lock and lube. So this is to help keep this on those little Zerk fittings so it don't pop off.
No.
So we'll see how that works, and we'll give you a first-hand review. So it is a little chilly out today. How cold do you think it is? 40s, 50s? Nah, maybe 50s. It's probably going to warm up pretty good today. It did yesterday, so can't wait for that to happen. We did get a chance to mow the grass this weekend, but it was like in between rainstorms. No, we got it done. Now we are going to do a big plot over there. The grass is like 4 foot tall. This area. So we're going to be doing a video on that, because that's going to be interesting if the zero turn can make it or not. So we'll see. But first we're going to do some weed whacking here. As you can see, there is a lot of grass in between here. We did cut everything. We were able to cut the grass here, but on these areas it's really hard to get into. So our plan is to cut all this out, and we're gonna fill all this in with mulch, so it'll be like a big mulch bed like we have here that we're riding on. And it makes it easier to pull any weeds out, because the weeds just kind of stay in the mulch and they don't go in the dirt and they pop right out. Hey, while you're enjoying the video, why don't you smash that thumbs up and click subscribe. We hope to see you on future videos. Thanks for watching. Alrighty, had to re-spool the old trimmer, so now we can get back to work. So I was able to get the whole first path here done, and it looks pretty good. Nicole's back there trying to blow some off, and here's what we got so far. Right now I'm working up here on the raspberry and blackberries to get those trimmed up. All right, I was able to get everything done. So everything up through here. All right, while Nicole's trying to blow off some of the excess grass that we just put all over the plants and such, I'm gonna get a big red fired up so we can haul the remainder of our mulch and put it around our blueberries. That's all we have left. So we probably only got a bucket load or so. So we'll see how this goes. Before we warm up the tractor and we're making a lot of noise, why don't we get the grease gun first, and let's see how the grease gun fares on these fittings. I got my paper towel. I'm gonna clean off all the fittings to make sure. I really wanna make sure that there's no dirt on the end of this Zerk fitting here, because if you connect your grease gun to that, you're gonna put dirt inside of that fitting, and that's not what you want. So I'm just gonna clean off the heads of all of them. Okay, so the whole idea is to press on this, push that over top of the Zerk. It's on there. We're going to press our... Alright, if you can see the grease coming out back there. Alright, so now we've got grease coming out. We're going to let that sit on there 5 or 10 seconds before we pull it off. Alright, pulled off. Same thing. Okay. See, I didn't let it sit, and you see the grease that poured out. That's why it's important that you let it sit on there just a couple seconds. And basically all I do is I pump enough grease in so that I see grease coming out of the joint, and then I know it's in. So now that I've finished greasing up all the fittings here on the front loader, hop in, get it warmed up here, and scoop some mulch. Woo! And while I'm waiting on the tractor to warm up, Nicole is going to give you a in-depth tour of the orchard as it is so far.
So I'm going to show you some blueberries that we got. On to the blackberries. These are Navajo blackberries. I think we got 5 of those. Okay, and I finally saw some raspberries that are soon going to be coming over here. They're my favorite. This one has some little bugs on it, not much. And we also show some close-ups on our herbs that I planted. So that is the Spanish lavender, cilantro. This is lime. No, I'm sorry, lemon thyme, some lemon balm, chamomile, basil, I'm also going to show our grapes that we have. So they're coming back. That last frost that we had kind of hit them up a little bit, but they're coming.
All right, the tractor should be warmed up enough. I'm going to go hop in that, try to scoop some mulch up, and bring it over here and try to fill in some of the blueberries. So I'm going to grab Nicole. She can do some filming over here. Hey, honey. So we are coming to you live from the inside of Big Red. Actually, it's not that exciting, but it was good drama, huh? We're right in front now, and this is about all we were able to get accomplished with what we had to work with over there, but it is what it is. So we'll get more, but I think it's gonna look good. Okay, so we just brought the tractor back over in its final resting spot for the day. One thing I did want to touch on with the, I guess anything turbocharged, especially these Branson 5520s, because they're all turbocharged. One thing you got to know about turbochargers is they spool up pretty high, spin a lot of RPM, and the oil that gets to that turbocharger comes from the oil pump of the engine. So if you're at high RPM, the worst thing you could do is to just shut it off while it's spinning at high RPM, because that turbocharger is probably spinning about 20,000 RPM, and then you just cut off its oil supply. So the best thing you can do with any of these Branson tractors, it's a great tip, is just to let it idle for 2 minutes before you shut it off, and then you should be good. So quick tip. The final thing we got to do yet here on the orchard is we got to spray all of the plants. So we're going to take our concoction that we've got here, shake it up really good, and we're going to give everything a good healthy spray on all the leaves and even around down the trunk and the bases. So we'll get that done now. Thanks for watching, everyone. And what are we going to say after that? Thanks for watching, everyone. Hope you tune in for future videos. I hope everybody enjoyed the video today. Got to see a little bit more of our orchard, and it's time for us to go take some showers. So until next time,